2 boys.
1 brain cell? Just 1?
I guess.
All right.
Hey, thankfully we got a dictionary.
Hey. And some boomboxes.
And some boomboxes. Sink or swim, Gaslight Anthem. Shout out to our boy Ryan B for the Patreon pick.
He just took my puns away. I'm upset.
I know I've been doing that on purpose, and it's because I can do a better job than you.
No, you can't.
I 100% can.
You didn't pun
You come
that
up
one.
with the worst puns, and I'm like, okay, here, I'll do this for you.
Yeah, but you didn't pun this one.
Yeah, I did. I talk about dictionaries and being smart,
I
connected
don't,
with the brain
that was
cell.
good, but the sink or swim, there's a pun there.
See, that's the problem, though. You force every pun that you possibly can, even if it's dog shit.
I do.
Whereas I'm tasteful with it. I'm like, hey, Chuck, let me show you how to do
Oh,
this. If you're going to do it,
tasteful with
let
it.
me show you how to do it correctly, okay?
Okay.
And clearly, the people are reacting. I mean, we're at 7K. Were we at 7K subs when you were doing your shitty puns? I don't think so.
Wow.
I think they're here for my puns now, okay? So you shut up and sit in the back.
Hey, we got over 6K with my shitty puns.
Did we, though?
I mean, they were there.
Yeah, but after
we got there.
After every video, what you didn't realize was I was making another video. Sorry about a shitty pun, guys. Stick around. I'll fix it. You know what I mean? You just weren't paying attention.
Oh, sure.
Shall we jump into the Gaslight Anthem, sir?
You know we should.
All right, man. Let's jump on him. Shout out to Ryan B.
I took a drive today. I thought about you. I thought about a friend who passed and how much we just went through. I saw the sunshine off the hood of a Cadillac. I thought about some things I said and somehow would take back. I thought about how fortunate I feel to be alive. And if you're scared of the future tonight, we'll just take it each hour one at a time. It's a pretty good night for a drive, so dry up those eyes and dry up those eyes, because the radio will still play loud songs that we heard as our guards came down. Like in the summertime when we first met, I'll never forget, and don't you forget, these nights are still ours. I still love the way you smile. I still love the ocean. We should remember to slow down more often, or maybe we will. Now there's a lot of good things coming our way right now. A lot of bad is past and we survived the breakdowns. All is forgiven, water under bridges now. And if you're scared of the future tonight, we'll just take it each hour one at a time. It's a pretty good night for a drive, so dry up those eyes and dry up those eyes, because the radio will still play loud songs that we heard as our guards came down. Like in the summertime when we first met, I'll never forget, and don't you forget, these nights are still ours. And if you're scared of the future tonight, we'll just take it each hour one at a time. It's a pretty good night for a drive, so dry up those eyes and dry up those eyes, because the radio will still play loud songs that we heard as our guards came down. Like in the summertime when we first met, I'll never forget, don't you forget, these nights are still ours.
Now, Pyro. You love that song.
How do you know?
It's nostalgic as hell.
Damn it, dude. You're 100% right. I was like, this gives me the vibe of your late teens, late teens. Like, I'm talking like 17 to 19, maybe early 20s. You've got a few things of baggage from people that have scorned you, and probably in a very naive way, right? Very harmless. love typically, but you're now aware that you can get hurt. But you find that person for at least that moment that it strikes a fire in you, and you both in unison lower your guard. And it's a beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't know.
Put some shots in me and Barbarian next to me, and it's a whole problem.
Jesus.
It's a 3-hour crying conversation. Hi, sweet dude. It's happened so many times.
Wait. All right, I'm so Barbarian?
Yeah, that's his tag.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, what are we talking about? Okay. Gotcha. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
And it's happened so many times.
Yeah. Are you talking about love?
Huh?
You talking about friendship or love?
Friendship.
I was like, you have a gay past that you never told me about. I'm talking about love here. This is about love, Chuck.
This is about somebody that's
They're at the
no
drive-in.
longer with us, bud. He tells you that right at the beginning.
God damn, let's go back to the beginning. I took a drive today. I thought about you. I thought about a friend who passed. Okay, but I don't think maybe it is referring to that.
And then it's talking about how you guys used to take drives.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I still feel like it's a lover thing, though, not a friendship thing.
Okay.
Like
I took it as a friendship
I
thing.
feel like it's a pretty good night for a drive, so dry up those eyes, maybe, okay. I love the way, I don't know. I guess if you're being like, yeah, you are.
I mean, it's interpretation.
You're
regardless, right?
gonna miss the way your friends smile and stuff when they do move on, right? So that's fair. But the way I got this was
I
like,
love it when songs do this.
yeah. To me, this gave classic, like, you're at the drive-in with a woman and or guy, whatever your preference is. I don't give a shit.
A human.
Yeah, human. And
Preferably human.
for me, it's a girl. And yeah, it's just it'd be my wife. Definitely not a player. I didn't play no field, but yeah, no,
I wish I could say the same, buddy.
It takes me back to a point where you didn't have a whole lot of baggage.
Yeah.
And maybe the baggage that you were starting to get mentally, you were coping, I guess, in the way you're looking at it with your friends or with your love or whatever. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Well, I think the interpretation of this song can really shine through with who you coped with and how you coped.
That's fair.
Like I did a lot of my coping through friendships.
Yeah, I agree.
You did a lot of yours through.
No, it was friendships.
Yeah. And your relationship, I would assume.
What has she done for me?
What, everything?
Check behind me before I run my mouth. I was just having a nostalgic moment about it. That's the best part. If she heard this, she would just be like,
She would.
100%. She's like, oh, here's Joel running his mouth again.
What's new?
Bless her for ignoring me. I appreciate her.
Probably a good thing. But this actually, it reminded me of a country song that's out there as well, just with the lyrics.
Do you know what's one or just
Yes.
your?
It's called "I Drive Your Truck." I don't remember who it's by though.
That's such a good song. Lee Bryce.
Lee Bryce. Yep.
Drive your truck.
Yeah.
That was one of the weird country songs that was like a mainstream country song that I listened and I was like,
Well,
damn, this hit me harder than it should have.
Lee Bryce, the one album he has,
Listen.
I listened to so much because it was like the non-radio songs hit so hard, and then they became radio songs. And I was salty as shit.
I agree. The first two albums, I think, were just really well done for mainstream country. And that was a time I was hating country so much. And not only did he have some fun songs in there, but he also had some songs that were like really deep, personal, and relationship based that I felt like a lot of stuff at the time was like bro country.
Yeah.
And it was like about chewing, like the normal shit I bitch about. And this actually had some songwriting ability, like especially early in his career. And I think, as it went on, it definitely got worse.
Yeah.
But his first two albums, I think, are pretty, from what I remember. Again, I haven't listened to him in years, but
Right.
yeah.
But yes,
That
if
sounds
you
great.
like country and you really like this song, check that song out. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I Drive Your Truck's good. Especially I think maybe if you're in the city, if you're born in the city, it's not going to hit you the same. Because you ain't driving Dad's truck.
Right.
We in the rural world, most of us our parents had a old truck that is well past its prime and is just sitting off to the side. My dad's had a blue Dodge since '98. And it's rusted through thing, and every time I get into it, it's like all the memories just flood back.
Yep.
It's beautiful.
You know what the best part is?
What?
My grandpa had a truck. Now that truck is my dad's. Then my grandpa had another truck, and that truck's mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's tell a fun story about that blue Dodge for a minute.
Okay.
Do you remember where I'm going with this?
No.
Oh, okay.
But I'm scared.
So I'm on my way to work. And I go to the first stop sign. Stop's a little weird. Whatever. Next stop sign. The brakes hit the floor. But it stops. Well, that's not good. Because it's still kind of, doing the jut roll thing, yeah. So now I'm like, okay, I'm just going to pull over to the side of the road. I'm on a country road, no big deal. I'll pull over to the side of the road. I'm running late for work. Points are high because they had just tried to screw me over. And I was like, guess what? Calling in.
Yeah.
No shit's given. So I had points. And I'm like, I'm already halfway to work. I'm going to have to drive without brakes, probably. So I'm just going to pull over now, see if I can look under and see what's going on. Maybe, I don't know, who knows? So I go to pull over. It's not stopping. So I'm like, awesome. So what I did, there was 2 other stop signs. I drove into the ditch so that way I could somewhat drive along the road and see if there was traffic coming. I get on the phone with this guy who's also running late. I say, hey, meet me on this road outside of work. I need you to drive me in. My brakes are gone. No brakes. So we're going to have to run the stop sign. I need you to go through it first and make sure we're safe. So he pulled, I legitly, it was perfect timing. He's driving by, I pull out, and I roll into work following him. It just worked out really well. But I had to park uphill to stop the vehicle. It worked out so well, though. It was like one of those times, like, you're so in sync. Because I was like, dude, you weren't waiting for me. You just were passing. I'm like, oh, sweet, right here he is. Like, it just all worked out so well.
Things work out.
And then I had to drive it home. And that was, that was.
Sounds awful.
Talk about scary. Good old country roads.
I had an old truck, and my brakes went out in the city.
That's bad. That's bad news right there. Yeah.
And I was headed to bowling. And I used the building and the curb to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it works.
And then I left it there.
Yeah.
And then my dad went back out the next day while I was at work. I hooked it up to his truck, brought it home.
That was a conversation with Dad with the blue Dodge, though, because I was like, hey, the brakes just legitimately blew on the way in. Didn't even do anything weird. He's like, oh, yeah, it's been doing that every once in a while. I was like, oh, shit. So I was like, okay. He's like, do you think you can drive it home? And I was like, well, the back roads that I just took, legitimately not much going on there. You know what I mean? So I was
That's
like,
the nice
I
part
think I
about
could take
being
out in the nowhere. Yeah. I'm like, I can take a route where it has no stop signs all the way back to my house. So, okay. So I called my brother and had him drive in front of me just to be safe. Oh, my gosh.
I love when you use your buddies or your brothers or your dad's vehicle as the brakes for your vehicle.
Yeah.
Because we've all done it.
Yeah, you had to at some point, yeah.
It's like, I'm just going to rear end you. I hope that's okay.
Hoping for the best. We had a really dumbass moment one time. I was driving my G6.
I totaled that.
Yep. And my brother's pulling out of his driveway. And mom and dad still lived there at the time. And I can see his lady's in the car with him. Cassie's with me. And I'm like, we're like looking at each other while we're driving. And I was just like, I'm going to run fucking head into this guy. See what happens. So I just kind of steered at him like we're playing chicken. And I'm going like 5 miles an hour, mind you. And we just right into each other. And both of our, like, it was just like an in-sync moment where you're like, let's fuck around.
We know what we're doing here.
We know what we're doing. And ran into each other. And our wives, like, dude, they were losing their shit. And we're like, oh, we're just messing around and popping reverse. We were good and took off and was like, wave.
Explains a lot.
Yeah, and she's just like, what the hell was that? I was like, I don't know. We were just doing brother shit.
It explains so much.
No, your head ruined my car. Okay?
No, it did.
Don't you fucking try to put this on me.
But before that, when I was fixing one of the problems with it,
Yeah.
I had to take the whole front end off that vehicle.
Chuck, that's not what it was. That was from me, the wheel flying off, if you recall.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I do.
While you were with me, I was following you, right?
Yeah.
The wheel just flew off. Talk about...
It almost hit a person.
Almost hit a person. That was the scariest thing. I was so like terrified. I was like, oh my God.
And then I happened to know the person's kid.
Yeah, that was...
Terrifying.
And they were so nice. They were
were
so nice. They brought out a thing, helped me pump my tire up. Good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
All while helping my brother move.
And you wonder
That's
why...
all we were doing.
You wonder why women live longer than men.
I never wondered that in my life. I just know.
I just know.
I know how this works. We're idiots.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, 7.8 playlist.
I'm thinking this is going to be an 8.5 for me. The nostalgia is real, even though I never really, like... It's funny because, like, I was thinking, you know, like, driving, like you're making out type thing, right? But I never really did that.
Right.
So it's like, you did that.
I did do that, like, twice.
Do we want to go into details on that story?
Absolutely not.
You sure, Chuck?
Yes.
I remember that story.
No.
It scarred me.
We're gonna avoid those ones.
I'll have Grandma call and she can explain it to you.